Hello and welcome to Cowboy Insiders. Today, Dallas Cowboys are working on to extend Micah Parsons and George Pickens' contract. So, we're gonna start on Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons was born on 1999. He is widely regarded as one of the most dominant defensive players in National Football League (NFL). Since being drafted by the Dallas Cowboys in 2021, he has rapidly developed into centerpiece of the team's defense. Although official listed of linebacker, Parsons plays hybrid role in Dallas Cowboys. He frequently lines up at the edge rusher, defensive end, or traditional linebacker. Depending on the defensive scheme, he is versatile, making him extremely difficult for opposing offenses to predict or contain. Micah Parsons, he combines exceptional speed, elite strength, explosive acceleration, high football intelligence, relentless competitiveness. This trait allow him to disrupt plays in multiple ways. The Dallas want to extend the Parsons because the Cowboys see the Parsons as franchise cornerstone. Extending his contract to secure one of the league's most valuable defensive players for the long term in Dallas Cowboys. In today's NFL, elite pass rushers are among the most highly paid and most impactful players, and Parsons fits squarely into the category. A long-term extension would lock in defensive stability. The Cowboys' defense is built around Parsons, keeping him to ensure continuity and consistency in Dallas Cowboys. The signing him shows that Dallas is committed to competing for the championship in this year of 2026. Preventing free agents' risk, allowing the player of his caliber to approach free agents could create uncertainty and massive market competition in NFL. To maintain long-term leadership, Parsons is not only productive on the field but also emotional leader and a tone setter. Parsons helped the team an elite pass rusher. Parsons consistently pressures opposing quarterback. His ability to generate sacks and sacks force bird through changes the outcome of the game. Quarterback must adjust protection scheme specifically to account for him. His versatility, because Parsons he can play multiple positions. This means a Parsons can play many positions in the Dallas Cowboys or in the NFL. Defensive coordinator and design creative scheme. He can rush from the edge on one play, drop into coverage on next, and breezy from inside of the another. He is a game-changing player. Parsons create turnovers, tackles for loss, and momentum-shifting plays. Defensive star who can alter game a lot, and he is one of them. Parsons' leadership and energy. He plays with intensity and passion. His effort level energizes teammates and raises the standard across the defense. Teams with elite defensive playmaker are better positioned to succeed deep into a playoff. So the Parsons gives a Dallas that championship level on defensive anchor. If extended his contract for long term, Micah Parsons could remain the face of the Cowboys' defensive for the many years, building around dominant defender allowed Dallas to structure its roster more confidently, knowing they have consistent difference makers. So in the modern football like NFL, having a transformational defensive player can be just as valuable as having a star quarterback, so Parsons gives the Cowboys that large defensive a superstar. So Micah Parsons is a powerful, explosive, tall, and one of the most impactful players in National Football League. Extending his contract would strengthen the Dallas Cowboys both immediately and for the future. Reinforcing their ambition to compete at the highest level in the NFL. Micah Parsons now is an official, or he extended a new contract with a Dallas Cowboy. Jerry Jones has publicly stated that he wants Pickens to be a Cowboy for a long time. As of the end February, there have not yet been official extension talk between a George Pickens agent and the Cowboys, meaning the tag might serve a level of both sides. Tag and trade possibility. NFL insiders also consider that the Cowboys could franchise tag Pickens and trade him if long-term deal isn't agreed. The tag makes Pickens more valuable in a trade talk after bringing high draft capital in a return. For Cowboy extension candidate who might get long-term deal in Dallas Cowboys. Even with Pickens' situation dominating headlines, Dallas have several players like to be in extension conversation. The first is winglet CeeDee Lamb. Lamb is already under a huge contract but could restructure or negotiate in tandem with the team plans around the Pickens. Preserving cap space, Lamb has expressed a desire to keep a Pickens in Dallas. Other potential long-term extension, a sport analysts have identified a few other Cowboys who could be priorities for long-term deal on Dallas Cowboy. Dallon Bland, a key defender with a big playmaking ability, and Jock Ferguson, a core offensive piece and reliable tight end, and the third player in which a Dallas Cowboy is in negotiation for extending his contract is free agents and roster addition. A current free agent on Dallas list according to off-season report, some unregistered free agents or team priority target include. It includes Javonte Williams, which had a breakout lashing years in 2025 and drew attention as he signed a target. Dallas may also look outside the organization to improve at a defense and other skills position as needed in a Dallas Cowboy. A Dallas Cowboy lost a player lot going into 2026. He is how a roster generally shapes up. A key offensive player, Dak Prescott, veteran leader under the center, CeeDee Lamb, elite receiver and offensive focus, George Pickens, tag-protected top playmaker, and a Javonte Williams, a featured running back with a big yardage total. A key defensive contributors, a Dallon Bland, standout a cornerback, and Jake Ferguson, tight end with a solid offensive role. Marcus Dixon, new assistant coach at Dallas, continue coaching adjustment to support a defensive and a Dallas Cowboy team need after 2025 off-season focus on a salary cap strategies. The Cowboys are over 2026 caps, so restricting a deals tagging specific player like Pickens and signing a manageable contract will be part of the plan. A defensive rebuild with a roster changes including the Cowboys parting with some star in trades. The defense is a priorities upgrade area for off-season moves. Extra context: Cowboy in broader news, international game announcement. Dallas Cowboy, it announced an international game announcement between our team Dallas Cowboy. In a major global moves, the Cowboy were announced to play an NFL regular season game in Brazil as part of a regular international expansions, signaling the team's global brand reach. A Dallas Cowboy is officially signed George Pickens in